get into a couple of best practices. But not only, as Michael said, that the risk is that we have people, and contact centers play a significant role in potential fraud. But one of the strengths is that we have people. And so if you build a culture, as we have, which is if you see something, say something. So if you see something out of the ordinary, raise your hand and say something. That is a huge advantage to minimize and mitigate potential fraudulent activities. So that's kind of the table stakes. And then if you add in things like, so everyone has a card key access with a picture ID, and I can only get on a call center floor or production floor that I'm actually servicing, and I can't go someplace else, or that just because you happen to work at the company doesn't mean you need access to the production floor if you have no reason to have access to the production floor. And then if you add into that with then dual factor authentication on login credentialing, and Michael said, at the beginning that most operational call centers have challenges around attrition. So what do you do with the login credentialing when someone leaves? If someone resigns or is no longer with the company, how quickly do you deactivate that login credential so that can't be used for potential fraud? All of that type of activity, which really tightens up the network, so to speak, to minimize that actual potential. And then I kind of referenced it also from the actual desktop itself. So what are you doing to minimize the potential actions that someone can take at the desktop level? Some dependent on our client systems and some dependent on our own. But what are you doing to minimize that? I'll give you a great example, which is one of the differentiators with the AT&T award that we won, that you referenced at the beginning, which is that that is a representative, can they type any random string of text into an open field on the desktop? Versus, can you provide a secure note-taking process, which we do, that enables you to wipe the note away at any interval that you choose? Could be on a time basis, could automatically be at the end of a phone call or the end of a production day. All of that gives the representative the tool they need to service the customer, but then minimizes and eliminates that potential fraud activity by them typing information into the system that you may not want typed in to be able to take away at a later time. So it's those type of actions that we see as best practices.